Well, guys, spring is here, that time we all look forward to. Just a couple weeks ago, I was down in South Texas for some Rio action and kicked off my spring gobbler season of 2025, and I wanted to get a hunt up there and share it with you guys. It's getting ready to open up all across the country, so let's get ready and let's get with it. Well, folks, it is March 23rd, and I'm headed to the airport to get crack-a-lacking on some turkey season. It kicks off officially for me right now, so it's early. It's 3:09. Got about a 40-minute ride to the airport, and then a few hours, and I will be in South Texas. So y'all stay tuned. It's here, boys and girls. Let's get with it.
All right, guys. It's March 23rd, about 2:30, right at 3 o'clock, and I'm on my official first hunt of 2025 down in South Texas, and we are deep into Texas, and it's hot. It wasn't as hot back in Virginia. When I came up here, walked up to this old pipeline. There's a little gas line that runs right here, and I was carrying everything. I didn't even have my gun loaded, and I saw a hen take off, and I knew. I said, there's gonna be a gobbler with her, and like clockwork, there he was. He took off running. They saw me though, so wouldn't have been much of a hunt anyways, but had I known they were there, maybe I could have called to them. But I was gonna do a little inventory tonight. First day in town, so wouldn't mind notching a tag though. So let's see what happens. First day here in Texas, and it is hot. I mean, it is smoking hot out here, like in the 90s, I think. So I'm just gonna set up close to, there's a little watering hole right here, and I think I'm gonna set up somewhat close to this and just be looking, see what I can figure out, see if I can see any sign out here. Well, it's been a slow day, half a day. Got here at about 1:30 maybe. Out in the woods by 3:15. And it's been dead, just dead quiet. Hot, a little bit of a breeze. So it ain't bad in the shade, but it ain't great either. I've seen a little bit of sign, some turkey tracks on the road here. Gobbler track right up here. Saw one gobbler when I first got in here. But it sure don't seem like a day where I'm gonna get on a gobbler. things change quick, so we'll see. Alright guys, it is March 24th, down here in deep South Texas. It's first full day morning hunt, and it was a rough go yesterday. Seen some birds, so we know they're in here. Just have to see what we can do with them today. Hoping to hear some gobbling this morning. It's foggy and dark this morning, so we'll see what they're gonna do. I had to wiggle up into this little point. I'm kind of at a little crossroad along a gas line and just kind of a little path. And from what I've been seeing, there's still some big groups of hens running around. But I don't know what to expect this morning. Just gonna kind of be mobile and fluid and make a plan as I go. I wiggled up by this tree, hopefully not disturbing anything that I could get bit by. Got a bird gobbling about 100 yards away. He's not super responsive, but he's answered me a couple of times. I have a feeling they got plenty of options. So we're gonna see. There he went again. Doesn't sound like he's moving a whole lot. I saw Tom yesterday with probably about 8 or 10 hens up in this corner. So that's probably him. But there were 2 jakes between him and the hens. So he might be running around lonely. We'll see.
So guys, I want to stop you just for a minute right here and share something with you. If you haven't been over to my website to check out all the gear that I got, go over there right now. It's at oldplaceoutdoors.com. I got plenty of new hats. I got some turkey calls. I got everything you need to get geared up for this coming turkey season. So you guys go check it out and let's get back to the hunt.
Well, guys, it's the first morning here in South Texas, and I'm deep down in Texas, like probably about 25, 30 minutes from the Mexican border. And the terrain is awesome, nothing like I've ever hunted before. I've been really itching to get down to Texas, and glad I did, glad I made plans to do it. And yesterday was a slow start. It was kind of hot and windy, and I never heard a gobble. But as we were coming into this property, we had seen a big old gobbler, and there were two jakes. One of the jakes was trying to strut, and there were about 8 hens on the other side of the jakes there. And so I was kind of convinced that maybe them old jakes were kind of bullies, but either way, kind of came back up to this spot this morning, pitch dark, never been in here, and now I'm looking at it. I can tell what he did. He gobbled on the roost, maybe just one time on the roost. It didn't take him long to hit the ground, and he kind of just worked around, like just kind of back and forth, like I guess he was just a lonely bird, because I never heard another bird or saw another bird with him. But he shut up for a while. One time he came up close, and I about like just buckled, man. He was right here, and I was set up on this big old live oak here facing the gas line towards him. Well, he came up behind me, and I see why now, because there's a road over here. And he was down on this road strutting. After he came up that one time, he went back to that road and was strutting, and I can see it over here. Well, I let things get quiet, and probably went 30 minutes or so and didn't say another word, because I didn't know if he had seen me, honestly. And anyways, something kicked off in the distance and made him gobble. And it sounded, at first I thought he was here, but when he gobbled again, I could tell he was back this way. So I started firing him up, and it was no time. He almost come running in here on top of me, and all I can do was stick the camera over there and let it eat. But it was an awesome hunt, adrenaline rush, because he was on that road strutting, and he just ran up to me, and he is a magnum. What a way to start the 2025 season. I'm cranked up, big old heavy Rio, big old hooks on this fella, and just couldn't have asked for a better morning to be out here. It's kind of foggy, a little bit cool, but not, uncomfortable cool. But man, what a way to kick off the season. It is getting fired up, and I nailed him too. I almost, when I shot, I thought for a minute, because there was no flop, nothing. I said, did he just belt out of there, and am I going to see him flying across this little bottom when I stand up? But it hit him right where it was supposed to, and he was a done deal. So really excited. There's some turkeys right there walking this way. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we got some turkeys in this field. Looks like they're chasing each other around. It looks like two gobblers too. Three birds just going back and forth. Oh shit. Here they come. I don't know what they're gonna think about that turkey hanging up behind me dead. And I'm sitting here like I'm not on the log. Ain't much I can do. It looks like 3 jakes. Could be 3 hens. I got news for you, ladies. Your fella's not around. I'm pretty pretty sure they see him hanging in that tree. When they drop in this bottom, I'm gonna try to get a little bit lower. Said he ain't supposed to be hanging up there like that. Well, guys, that was pretty cool. I was sitting here doing my little post-hunt interview, and turkeys were all around. I had to shut up. There were some more on this road. One of those might have been a tom, but he was walking out there and he just stood there looking. Obviously, this is a little bit out of place. Anyways, we're gonna get him down and see about doing something else maybe later on in the morning. I wouldn't have any quarrels about notching both my tags today, but what a fun morning. It's getting fired up, fellas.